So ESPN did it. They released their last rookie rankings. And this, by the way, is a rookie ranking that has not yet had Caitlin Clark at number 1. Caitlin Clark has not yet been at number 1 in the ESPN rookie rankings. Caitlin Clark has been ranked 6th. She's been ranked 3rd. She most recently went up to 2nd. And they were talking about how she's actually... Basically, this is like 2.5 weeks ago, by the way. That she's not actually playing well. And as the numbers show, her impact isn't as great as people think. But now, it is the final rankings. And you see Leonie Fiebich there. Let's see. Shout out to Neil Payne for this. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying shout out. Like, the rankings have been ridiculous. So, either way, it's been a bad season for stars. We're at 11.4% of all... for first-year stars, rookies earn 11.7% of all minutes. On top of immediately providing arguably the least two most popular players, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. How better to conclude the race for WNBA's Rookie of the Year than to compile one last ranking? As always, this is yearly based on advanced statistical measures of player value. I don't know where categories from. Taking a cross-section of popular metrics to provide a consensus estimate of how many wins each rookie added to their teams. So, that's a bit of a crazy one because, again, you've just put random stats in. And again, estimated Raptor. Oh, you've now put in Raptor. Last time it was Raptor wins. I don't know what a Raptor win is, but there was Raptor wins last time. Now you've just put in Raptor. You have just put in Raptor there. And, like, that is... yeah, it is what it is anyway. But, yeah, so we are going to be taking a look at it. Looking through the numbers through 16 September, we get an overall snapshot of the sabermetric stats. Oh my god, she's number 1! No, Raptor wins is back. She's got 4.2 Raptor wins. I'll drink to that. She has got 4.2 Raptor wins. 5.2 PUR wins. 3 win shares. She is 89 scoring, 99 for passing, 50 of rebounding, 27 for defense. Fever and Hawkeye fans can rejoice. Caitlin Clark has taken over the number 1 ranks according to the consensus of advanced metrics. No, it's a consensus of 4 random stats that you decide to add together. Averaging 32.5 points per 100 possession on 60% true shooting with 39.7% assist rate, a 21.6 turnover rate, and a plus 3.9 offensive estimated Raptor. I don't know what the hell that means. All massive improvements over a season to date numbers from before the break. Before and after the break. Points per 100. She's up 8 points per 100 possessions. Higher true shooting. Higher assist percentage. Lower turnover percentage. Lower rebound percentage, I guess. What the hell is... offensive Raptor. So she's even worse somehow on defense, but her offensive Raptor is so good that it makes up for it. Clark's vastly improved turnover rate is especially impressive to see, as has been perhaps the biggest reason why metrics were comparatively down early in the season. Ironically enough, I think she's actually turning the ball over the same amount as far as the counting stats go. The brilliant passes where being fumbling teammates was almost entirely a myth. No. A big reason why her turnovers percentage is down is because they're catching the ball now. Like, this entire thing, there was one literally... They considered the pass where Kelsey Mitchell just watched it go by her. And, like, all of a sudden it was... Like, that was not a freaking... that was a turnover, not from a fumble. It was a turnover by a bad pass from Clark. I just made that up. Like, I can't remember what it was. Someone was like, she's only had 7, like, turnovers caused by teammates. And then, somebody looked through and they were like, this is from the first 4 games of the season. And they counted like 9. What's next? Clark Fever entered the play of a 6 seed. Consensus 3.3. Wow. Clark won by a bit. Hayden genuinely won by a bit. Reese's debut season ended prematurely. Stopped her run of double-digit rebounding games at 28 in a row, leaving her with a rookie record 26 double-doubles that ended up too shy of Alyssa Thomas's all-time season record of a 28. She could very easily get 40 if she wants to. Juxtaposed against Clark's rookie campaign, Reese's season will be fascinating one to study for years to come, as because she was one of the league's most extreme players, both in terms of her strengths and her clear weaknesses. Reese led WNBA rebounding rate, and she was among the league's better scorers with 21 points per 100 possessions. She's also underrated at the defensive end, one of the best steal rates of any forward, and extremely good on versus off court plus minus differential. Skies were an incredible 18.1 points per 100, better Reese on the floor than off, including 8-point differential on offense and a 10.1 differential on defense. Like, when you're playing 38 minutes a game, at times 40 minutes a game, it really does, especially when you're backup. There were like stages where she didn't have a backup, but and they do matter, but when you're playing 35 plus minutes a game, on off plus minus is an irrelevant stat. At the same time, her 46% true shooting as well was well below the league average of 53, and she did a little to improve the offense with spacing distribution. One of the reasons why many fans so offensive for the analytical measures to favor Reese over Clark early in the season is that Reese seems like such a fundamentally more limited player going forward. I think the big issue was that it said that Angel Reese was a better offensive player than Caitlin Clark. You use weird on-off plus minuses, and it's like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, that absolutely doesn't mean anything. I mean, like, Angel Reese can't score layups. But who is third? Leni Feit third. Wow, Feit nearly got the 2. I just saw that. Had Feit been starting the whole year, Feit probably goes to 2 in this list. And again, not saying Feit is second rookie of the year or anything, but I will say Feit is without question going to be a, like, I would pay her. I think she's a restricted free agent this year. I would pay her 175k a year. Or I actually would. That's how I think Leni Feit. I know she's coming off the bench, only like 8.1 points per game since the All-Star break. But I genuinely think that if you replaced her with Melissa Smith and she plays this like 3-4 hybrid wing power forward, and the team kind of maybe commits a little bit more to a zone and plays a stretch 4, like, I think Leni Feit could be the best at that role in the league. I think she's a near max contract player. I think she's an all-star. I'm so high on Leni Feit as a player. But yeah, the Liberty she's not going anywhere. Camila Cardoso 4th. I think Rickea Jackson probably belongs 3rd, but like, where is Rickea Jackson? How is Rickea Jackson 6th? Is Rickea Jackson going to be 6th? Edwards' top line stats September to date are almost completely identical to her August numbers. She has a consensus of 1.3. Rickea Jackson 6th. That is laughable. That is absolutely laughable. That's laughable. Jackson's increased their scoring output to date to score 16.9 points per game in September, including 22 or more in 3 of her past 4 contests. But aside from a true shooting spike in August, she's been well below league average efficiency for the majority of the seasons, and she hasn't really improved her rate of assists, turnovers, or defensive rebounds, or statistical drivers of offensive efficiency, or an offensive rebounds. So you've basically said offensive rebounds are more statistical drivers of offensive efficiency than scoring and shooting percentages. Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself? Defensively, she continues to have one of the worst estimated Raptors in the WNBA. Wow, she's the same defensive Raptor as Katie Lou. Wow. Best out of other qualifiers, Julie Van Loo, JC Sheldon 9, Uzun. It's mad that Kate Martin was ahead of Kelsey, or ahead of Caitlin Clark the first time they did this list. But Rickea Jackson at 6 is wild. That is absolutely crazy. Like, Rickea Jackson does not... If you... You know what? You could probably have her at 5, but she doesn't belong below Aaliyah Edwards. I'm telling you, like, she does not have to be below Aaliyah Edwards. And... yeah, it is what it is. Either way, thankfully, Caitlin Clark is first. Thankfully, she's first. Because, like... and she was first by quite a lot. Last ranked number 2. Like, when was the last rankings? The 29th of August. That was 3 weeks ago. And let's see how much consensus. Angel Reese was 3.3. Caitlin Clark was 2.8. Like, Caitlin Clark averaged 20. 3.5 points on 62.4 shooting up to that point in August. And then she went and had a 31-point game 2 days later. And you still add her 2. Either way, though, at least by the end, Caitlin Clark finally beats out Angel Reese for the number 1 rookie.